Okay, let's get a little intro to the course now in Brightspace, or D2L as you may know it. So this is our course, and I've added some news here. What I want to do is point this out a little bit. It talks about the course. Make sure you read this. One of the most important things that you can do if you haven't yet, and I think most of you have, is to click on this link down here to remind.com and add yourself to the class. Basically, I'm using Remind website so that I can communicate with each of you, and so that you can communicate back to me very easily in whatever way you want. You can use text or email, whichever one you're checking the most. So go ahead and click on that, and then we can communicate back and forth with each other. And in order for you to be able to write back to me, it's very easy. You just reply back to any of the messages that I have sent to you, and I will get those. So I like that better than D2L's built-in email. The problem with D2L's built-in email is that sometimes it doesn't allow you to reply quickly to each other, where Remind always does. And I don't get notifications as well with D2L email either. So here's the course homepage, and we have various items in this homepage. You know, you can learn about me by clicking on your professor. There's the syllabus that I just introduced, and technical requirements and so forth. And there's a bunch of these tabs over here, but really all you're going to use is the Content tab in D2L. And so I'll click on the Content tab here. And then you can see that there's a table of contents that lists everything from the course, which is a whole bunch, so not very useful. There are some general class items that you might want to take note of, like the syllabus. And there's a community-wide discussions and questions place to post discussions for your classmates to respond to, or questions for your classmates to respond to. And there's a discussions on rubrics, which I'm probably going to go ahead and remove. I don't really use that for this class. It was an older thing. So let me just do that. Delete. Goodbye. Okay. So then there's a bunch of sample papers that are in APA format, and these will help you with APA formatting of your articles. It helps to look at these and say, okay, what do these look like? Where are the parentheses? Where do I cite, different authors? Where are authors cited in these papers? And to kind of see what those are like. And there's also example work from the past for, I think, every assignment in this class, every one of your research proposal assignments anyway. There's sample work that scored fairly well in this class. None of them did perfectly, as is the regular thing in this class, but a lot of them scored very well. And so you can take a look. It's preliminary literature review. There's a couple of those. There's a proposal description example. There's a literature review example, final research proposal, final proposal, and so forth. So you can take a look at those, and you can read those, and then just see how yours stacks up, or what a sample one might look like as you prepare to submit an assignment. So those are some general class items. And then if you notice, below the general class items you have each week of the class. This is this week, May 21st through the 26th. It tells the topic of the week, and then within this week, or within every week, it will tell you exactly what you need to do to complete during that week. This is all again under the Content tab. So make sure you take a look at that. But let's say it's May 28th or June 2nd. By June 2nd, you must complete, by the end of June 2nd, all of these items here. So you're going to do this, read research reports on your topic, chapter 3 and 4. You're going to do the discussion, learning modules, city certification. This assignment, because it's listed under this May 28th to June 2nd week, is going to be due June 2nd by the end of the day, or 11:59 p.m. is what I set for the due dates, or due times. So that's how D2L works. You simply go to the week that we are on, so this is actually May 21st through the 26th, and you complete in order all of the different items that are within that week.